Let's go to Gareth. He's a Derby County fan. All right, G-Dog?
All right, G-Dog.
Hello, are you well?
Merry Christmas.
Right, mate.
Yeah, good show anyway.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Award-winning.
I heard a little snippet earlier where you were slightly disrespectful to Nottingham Forest because I'd like to have a shout-out for them because they're doing fabulous, aren't they?
Who's disrespectful?
Well, I think it was mentioned that you were slightly surprised that they were there and it wasn't Tottenham. And, I'm a Derby fan, so I can remember Nottingham Forest winning the European Cup twice and the League once. And I can remember Derby winning the league twice in my lifetime.
Right.
I can't actually remember Tottenham ever doing that. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Hold on, Gareth.
I can't.
Gareth.
Yeah.
You phoned up to do what? You phoned up to give Nottingham Forest praise?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I think if Forest can get back up to the top, maybe Derby can one day as well. And
what about?
I know we're languishing in the sort of bottom half.
You're a Derby County fan.
Division at the moment. Well, I know I am. Yeah, and strangely enough, I'll admit this now. I actually went to the Bayern Munich Stadium the last time Forest played Bayern Munich in the European match because I took some Forest fans there.
Right. And, you're a bit of a secret Forest fan. You got a soft spot for him, haven't you, Gareth? I can tell.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm a Derby fan.
No, but you've got a bit of a soft spot. There's a little bit of a soft spot.
I think you're a bit of a disgrace, to be honest, Gareth.
He's got a soft spot.
You're a Derby fan, and you phone us up praising Nottingham Forest. You're rivals.
Yeah, we are, yeah. But at the moment, we're not because we're languishing in the second division. And they're right
so is Sunderland. And Newcastle fans, you won't get a Sunderland fan phone up saying, well played Newcastle today. It was a good performance. Need to give them a bit more credit. Are you joking?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I think they're doing really well, and I hope we can do it.
Okay, Gareth, here's a question for you, Gareth, right? Here's a question, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see Forest win the Premier League?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Oh, you're an absolute disgrace.
Get
Honestly,
off.
No,
I don't have a word with yourself,
no, I
Gareth.
don't think you're a Derby fan.
Should be ashamed to
Do you know
phone
what?
us
I thought
up.
that question was outrageously stupid, but you've been more stupid.
Yeah, well, I'll be stupid, but I'd rather, because if an East Midlands team can win the Premier League, another one can.
Why do you care?
I'm waiting for Derby County to get an owner who can afford to take us back to the Premier League.
Gareth, there's not a Forest fan out there. There's not a Forest fan out there listening to this now that doesn't want Derby to suffer.
Yeah. Well, I bet there is.
Who's that giggling in the background? Who's that?
For them to come in.
Who are you with?
It's my wife. I'm just taking.
Your wife? She's laughing at how stupid you are.
Can we speak to your wife, please?
Yeah, Gareth's the nicest man in the world, and that's why he's
No,
nice
but
about it.
have you got a name, Mrs. Gareth? What's your name?
Claire.
Claire. Who's your team?
Well, luckily I don't support football at all.
Right.
But if I had to, it would have to be, it's difficult because I was born in Nottingham, but I live in Derbyshire.
Right,
So what do I do?
No, I'm asking you now. If you had to support one team, who would it be?
Matlock.
Yeah, Matlock Town.
No, come on, be real, Claire. Come on,
Nottingham.
I don't know what's going on. So he's... Come on, you two should go out for a meal tonight, get drunk.
Hold on. So you basically want to be. You're not a Forest fan. Your husband's a Derby County fan. Gareth,
he has got a soft spot.
You're under the thumb here, mate.
He has got a soft spot for him. Yeah, I think Claire.
It's not because I don't watch football at all. I can't bear it.
You're laughing at him. How stupid he sounds.
I watched Derby play Luton last night, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, do you know what, Gareth? At least your second team's doing all right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're doing well. And bear in mind, Brian Clough actually moved from Derby to Forest,
he
so
did.
he can do it.
I know, but that's the rivalry. That's why it's so bitter.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and we were desperately sad when it happened, but
you want Forest to win the Premier League. I've never heard the likes.
Yeah. I'd much rather Forest win it than Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, or Chelsea, or Man United. Definitely.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where. Have a great weekend, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To the Nottingham Forest fans.
Well, the Forest fans are laughing at that.
Yeah.
If there's a Forest fan out there
a Tottenham fan phone up saying they want Chelsea to
vice versa.
Well, it's embarrassing. Come on, mate.
Well, win the title.
Game's gone, mate. Game's gone.
What's happened?
Game's gone. We've got Arch, who's a Nottingham Forest fan. All right, Arch?
Arch.
Hello, boys. How are we?
All right, mate. What do you make of a Derby County fan giving you praise?
honestly, absolute disgrace. We've been horrific the last 2 seasons, and any decent Derby fan would have been wishing for us to do just as bad this year and go down. I cannot believe he's got to be a Forest fan on the wind-up, surely.
Do you know what? He's got a soft spot, Arch. You can hear that in his voice.
Don't care, mate. There's no such thing as a soft spot.
Well, I'm just saying, he has got a soft spot. He's not a proper football. He's a football fan, but he's not a proper football fan.
That's all you need to know. Any decent person listening to talkSPORT today cannot imagine their biggest rivals being third in the league above them. No. Like, seriously, he needs to give his head a wobble.
Arch, if Derby County needed a win on the last day of the season to stay in the Championship, would you want them to do well?
I was hoping they'd go bankrupt when they're, in administration.
God, dear, that's harsh.
You
want to go out of business?
And then they're coming on saying they wanted to win the league.
You want to go out of business? I mean,
much rather that than then be third in the Premier League.
It's true.
I don't know if I could wish that on someone, though, mate.
Not going out of business.
Going out of business,
no,
mate.
But,
no,
I wouldn't mind the Chelsea struggle, though, mate.
Yeah, of course. But you know what? Right?
Don't know. Minus 50 would do. A little minus 50 points would do.
I want Spurs to suffer and be in the bottom half of the table and be rubbish like you have been for the last X amount of years, right? But I wouldn't want you getting relegated because I like beating you every week. We play you. It's great fun.
I know what you mean. I'd
miss those games.
Yeah, I wouldn't. So we always get beat.
You would.
We're a bogey team. Arch, while I've got you, I've got to ask you. Nottingham Forest, I mean, third in the table. This is dreamland for you boys.
I'm on Mars at the minute. I don't really know what's happening. We used to lose in every single away game and driving back disappointed. Now we're calling up having a laugh about Derby. We're third in the league.
Yeah.
Thinking about Europe every week. We don't know what to do.
Enjoy it. Do you know what? It would not surprise me at all if you get European football this season in one shape or another. Right now, you don't get to this stage of the season without doing something right. They're a hard team to beat. Don't concede that many. Defensively solid. Got creativity out wide. Chris Wood is loving playing with the wide man Langer one side.
You got
Callum Hudson-Odoi. You got Gibbs White coming up in behind, just sitting. It's a great team to play in right now.
Yeah, it really is. Art, thanks for your call. Let's go to Trevor. He's a Plymouth Argyle fan. All right, Trev.
Green Army!
Great lad.
Green Army!
How are we, boys?
Green Army!
Green Army! Sorry, lads. I've lost my enthusiasm these last couple of games.
Oh, Trev. Bottom of the league.
Trev.
You know what I mean? I spoke to you boys before about, just in general, Argyle and our aims and that. And for me, Rooney, just not having him, lad. Don't get me wrong, for the neutral, entertaining game, but we got to win our home games at the theatre of Greens. You know what I mean?
I know, mate. But Middlesbrough are a good team, mate. I mean, they've been top this season, and I don't know. Look, 3-3. You'd argue and say defensively you got to be all over the place, but it's a tough. It's a tough game.
Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this though. Following some of our away results, getting tonked to the likes of Bristol City and Norwich, taking heavy ones. Any other manager, they're not surviving that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? We're bottom of the league at the minute. I think that we're maybe staying, we'll maybe just scrape it, maybe. But that's all the club want to do. And he's getting away with murder down here. Do you know what I mean? It just drives me mad. People paying their hard-earned money, travelling all over.
I know, but here's a question for you.
The journeys that we do as fans for this club, and we get trounced away games, home games,
it's not it's not everyone else's fault that you live in Plymouth. Do you know what I mean? Every journey's a trek.
Yeah.
Can't blame anyone else for that, mate.
What's your local game? It's an hour and a half away. Your Derby, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Exeter, but they're staying where they are in League One.
I know, but what in the league you're in now? What is it? Is it Bristol City?
Well, Bristol City. I'm about 2 hours. 2 hours 15.
2 hours Derby.
For your local game.
Yeah, it's
proper Derby, boys.
proper Derby. Trev, look, here's a question. It's easy to blame Rooney because we all know Wayne Rooney and everyone's watching it, right? Are the players good enough to play in the Championship, or have you got League One players? If another manager come in, would he do a different job?
Yeah, but I know possibly, but what I'm saying is you need to get something out of the players. He's got a track record of failing, right? You look at someone like Kieran McKenna. A couple of years ago, we were in the same league as Ipswich, and he's got a team. He's not got players maybe that are good enough for the Premier League, but they're having a good go.
you know, they're trying. I know today they got, maybe not, but they're having a good go. And I just think, for me, we've gone with a boy whose sole job is to try and put Plymouth on the map. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason he's there. Nobody's talking about Argyle as much as they are if he ain't there. Do you know what I'm saying, boy?
I do hear you. Look, Wayne Rooney's been, you know, one of the best English players we've seen of a generation, right? And everyone's going to follow what he does. Frank Lampard's to Steven Gerrard. Yeah. Right now, he's having a tough time. Wazza. He's having a tough time.
The thing is, the Championship's relentless.
It is.
You know, there's no breathing space, is there? You know,
it's 2 games a week.
Yeah.
Right? You lose 2 of them, mate. You know, all of a sudden, was on your back.
Yeah, but look, flip it on the other side. If he gets it going, he can get himself out of it very quickly. They're not cut adrift.
No, they're not. By the way,
they're a point from safety.
A point at home to Middlesbrough is not a bad point.
No,
that's not where that's decent. The problem he's got is the other results around it.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.